The night train stopped where no station lived. Lamps flickered like unsure memories, and the door sighed open anyway. Ada stepped down with a suitcase that felt heavier for what it didn't contain. The conductor watched her go, nodding as if she had always been expected. The town was stitched together with quiet. Windows held their breath. Street signs pointed in directions that had been retired. Ada followed the sound of a clock that refused to keep time. It lived in a square with no benches, its face scratched clean of numbers. Each minute arrived when it wished. A baker worked behind a door that never closed. He sold bread by listening. Ada spoke of hunger, and the loaf he gave her was warm with relief. She paid with a promise to remember him tomorrow. He smiled, because tomorrow was rare here. At the inn, keys chose their doors. Ada's key was cool, patient. Her room smelled of rain that had learned forgiveness. On the bed lay a letter addressed to no one. It thanked her for coming late. Sleep arrived sideways. Ada dreamed of a river walking itself home. Carrying bridges like burdens it forgave one by one. When she woke, the suitcase was lighter. Inside lay a map drawn in ash, showing only what could be left behind. At dawn, the town gathered without moving. The clock chimed a mercy. Ada understood. Arrivals mattered less than departures done kindly. She folded the map, breathed out a name she no longer needed, and boarded the train as it returned. The lamps dimmed, satisfied. The town loosened its stitch. Somewhere, time learned how to wait. On the platform, a child fed crumbs to shadows and asked Ada where she was from. Ada said, "From after." The child nodded, having been there. The train exhaled stories it could not carry further, and they settled like dust that knew names. Ada watched the baker close his door without closing it. Watched the inn forget her key. Watched the clock erase its own chime. As the wheels turned, the town did not wave. It trusted motion. Ada sat by the window, counting the ways leaving could be gentle, and felt the suitcase empty itself completely, until it weighed exactly as much as her hands. When the train crossed into morning, she smiled at nothing, certain the stop would remember her, not as a visitor, but as proof that even places without stations can let you go intact. Softly, the rails agreed and kept her secret.